Final step, attach robotic ignition system. Thank you for using help desk technology. Welcome to the Gadgetron Help Desk. We are here to offer you advice during your interplanetary travels. The Help Desk is a free service provided by Gadgetron Corporation. To disable help desk messages, please select options on the pause menu. Gadgetron's OmniWrench 8000 includes a new comet strike feature. To activate, use the R1 and then press the square button. You just picked up nano. miniature bomb glove, press the circle button to equip it, and the circle button again to fire it. You can also use it in first person by holding down the L button.
Interesting.
Yay!
You're quite handy with your wrench.
You bet. I built that ship with it.
Currently, I'm in search of someone who could be of assistance in saving the solar system. Do you know where I might find that fellow?
Well, he's on the radio every week. Other than that, no. Hey, what's with all this save the solar system stuff anyway?
Hello, citizens of... My race, the Blog, have a small problem. Our planet has become so polluted, overpopulated, and poisonous that we are no longer able to dwell here. But I, Chairman Dreg, have a solution. We are constructing a pristine new world using the choicest planetary components available. So, what does this mean to you, you might ask? Using highly sophisticated technology, which you couldn't possibly understand, we will be extracting a large portion of your planet and adding it to our new one. Unfortunately, this change in mass will cause your planet to spin out of control and drift into the sun, where it will explode into a flaming ball of gas. But, of course, sacrifices must be made. Thank you for your cooperation. And if you don't like it, you can take your whiny, sniveling, snot-nosed populations, form a line behind me, and kiss my... We're still on? Well, turn it off, you idiot!
The people on those planets are hosed. Well, good luck getting Captain Quark to help you.
Actually, you could help me. If you could use your ship to take me to the coordinates contained in this infobot, I might be able to gather further information there.
Even if I wanted to, I can't. I'm missing a crucial component of the ship.
The robotic ignition system.
How did you know that?
I, sir, happen to be equipped with the latest in robotic ignition systems. My programming allows me to start any ship I choose.
So, I agree to take you to this wherever it is, and you get my ship started for me?
That is what I'm proposing.
Deal.
This could be a problem. Take care of it.
Whoa, this is great! So that's where I've been stuck this whole time.
Please return your appendages to the steering mechanism, sir.
Huh? Oh, right. Sorry. Oh, and by the way, you can stop calling me sir. The name's Ratchet.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, sir.
You got a name?
My serial number is B54296.
Oops. I'll just call you Clank for short. Hang on.
So you see, it would be most beneficial if your citizens were not in the city when my workers begin removing it.
That's probably what it is. There we go. Can you hear me now?
Unfortunately, you have no choice in the matter.
Let's just see what Captain Quark
I'm surprised that the game audio is choppy.
I don't see what's so funny, Captain Quark.
Abysmal.
Bet you without even breaking a sweat, you puny.
I wonder why that is.
Now officially worn out your welcome and my patience.
This is your last chance. Stop this madness now.
Give me a second to get through the
Okay.
cinematic,
You're right.
because I'll have to try and hear what it's like on the stream.
It's all yours, gentlemen. Try not to leave any marks.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of these cinematics we just started. Okay, we'll have to try and fix that. I wonder what's going on. So my earphone audio is coming through the same device that is outputting audio to the stream.
Where are you? Oh, sorry about that. Well, we're not leaving the way we came in.
Perhaps we could procure a ship from one of the inhabitants.
If there are any left.
Okay, so I need to continue there. Okay, now I've paused it. Let me detach my audio from the device and plug into the actual computer. So now I'm getting computer audio, because frustratingly I'm not getting both at the same time. And what I'll do is I'll load up my stream, get a view of what the audio is sounding like, and then perhaps I can use that to narrow down the problem. Please do bear with me. I do apologise for this. Let's see, if I do this, I should get this. Yeah, okay. So now you're going to get this dual audio. Let's do that. Yeah, okay. So now you're going to get this dual audio. Let's do that. So now you're going to get this dual audio. I mean, the game audio sounds like it's supposed to me. I don't know what it's like your end. I mean, the game audio sounds like it's supposed to. And I'm only getting it back through the stream. It seems better. Okay, well, maybe it was just... who knows what's going on. A delayed voice. Is it just during the cinematics, do you think? Because, yeah, this does seem fine. Gadgetron Vendor, what can I actually buy? I can buy the Pyrocity. Well, I could buy the Pyrocity. Delayed voice. Was it on that guy that was in the vendor? Say something, then remain still for about 20 seconds. Okay. So are you talking about a delay between the video feed and the audio? Is that's something else then? I'm curious how this echo of my voice with a delay of about 10 seconds. Seems to be gone now. Weird. Well, let's keep an eye on it. But very frustrating, I'm not getting the audio. Oh, I bet I know why you're getting... No, I don't know why you're getting a voice echo off me. No, I genuinely have no idea. I'll just have to keep an eye on it. See if I can figure it out eventually. So eventually I should be able to get the Pyrocity here, which is an excellent weapon. But I'm going to need a lot more bolts. So let's lob that at him. We'll play and we'll see if it's something to do with the amount of audio data that's coming through. Maybe as it gets more complex and I continue moving the stream, it sort of builds up a delay. Maybe it's actually struggling to handle it, which I would be surprised by because this piece of hardware is literally designed to handle this sort of stuff. Okay, they have a very definite range and mine is longer. Eventually, I think we start encountering enemies who do have a longer range. But for now, it seems these are pretty standard. And by the time we get to longer range enemies, we'll have longer range weapons ourselves. Yeah, also another source of frustration so far, which I'm going to probably have to buy more kit to be able to fix. I can't hear my desktop audio. I have the game audio fine, and I can have the desktop audio as a separate thing, but there's an audio in option that's coming from the desktop into the device, which is not coming back out again into my earphones, which I thought was the point. In fact, that might be the source of the problem, is that I'm putting desktop audio into this for no reason. I wonder if that's what's causing it then. No. That was a noise? What was that noise? God, this camera. I suspect that we're just having some teething troubles. Maybe I'll be able to fix it imminently. But for now, let's proceed. Oop. As someone who's never played this game before, all these seeming random background noises are disorienting. Yeah, the audio isn't tied into surround sound properly, it seems. And that's a little irksome. I hope that this will be better in the subsequent games in the series. I do want to do them all, if I can. Yeah, there's a lot of planes flying overhead and stuff. But they very much hadn't found their feet by the point in time of this game. This was the starting. Yeah, there's planes and stuff up there. Yeah, you just saw one. So I left some of the enemies behind. I kind of want to go back and... crap. Okay, looks like I don't get any choice on the whole going back thing. Did not mean to jump in there. Yeah, the controls are very much something you have to wrestle with slightly. Again, this is something they fix in subsequent games, but for this one, it was a problem. And the simulated surround sound does not work. What's this? I think that's like something you can get a tool to use later, that little antenna. And the music's also not consistent. Like this is back in the era as well, where if you released a game and there were inconsistencies or bugs, that was it. That was just the way it worked. Who decided adding planes with annoying sound effects was a good idea? Insomniac Games are the culprit. I promise the subsequent ones in the series get better. Honestly, this is probably the one I've played the least. I'm playing it first because it is first, but the real goal was to play the subsequent games in this series. And I do feel that the further into the series you get, the better the games are. Okay, we've got enough for the incinerator now. I think it's called the incinerator. But yeah, bolts are the currency in this, and they're really important in this game because you very much don't get enough. And ammo is expensive, so I will be grabbing as much as I can. How much have I got now? 32 out of 40. I think I started with 0. Is this the destination? Oh, yep. take these out the same way we take everything else out. Alright, so now those are taken out, we can do this.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Oh, what are you? Mercenaries? Torturers? Assassins? I'll tell you anything. Here, take my infobot. It's all I've got left.
Sir, we're not assassins.
Hold on. Let's see what he's got.
Okay, let me swap the audio now, see what it sounds like your end.
Has this ever happened to you? Hi, I'm Captain Quark, and believe me, there's nothing worse than stirring down
Yeah, again, you're gonna hear like dual audio
from the inside and knowing your equipment isn't functioning properly. That's why I come to Al's Robo Shack for all my electronic needs. Al has been the exclusive repair shop for my super electro gadgets since I was knee-high to a sand mouse. If Al can't fix it, it's not broke. Right, Al?
No, that sounds fine.
You said it, pal. So if you're fighting crime, or just fighting grime.
Well, at least that is working the way it's supposed to. Let's just leave that disconnected. It's not doing anything.
RoboShack, it's Quark-tastic.
Where's my audio in? There.
Do you know what this means?
Yeah, Captain Quark is really sold out.
No, it means Captain Quark is on Metropolis. We could tell him about this invasion.
If we had a ship.
What? A ship? What? You're not going to torture me? Well, as planetary chairman, I could arrange for you to borrow our courier ship.
Hooray!
You can count on us, sir.
Right. Thank you, your chairman shipliness.
Gadgetron infobots give you coordinates for new planets. You should press the select button to bring up the map. And
Yeah, the sound effects in the background are really disorientating. I think it's because it's coming through headphone audio. It was never designed with that in mind. This is an era where you played console games with the audio coming straight out of the TV. So this, again, gets better in later games in the series, which is small comfort at the moment, I know. I mean, if this proves to be just consistently bad, we will just move on to the next game in the series. Honestly, I've never beaten this one. It doesn't actually have a lot of the features that make this series of games great. So it's no great loss to my run-through if I just never play this. Can I get in there? No, but I should be able to get in there. Give me that ammo. Yeah. Okay. Activate the Gadgetron vendor. So, I now have enough to buy the Pyrocitor. Yes. Bomb glove ammo is like 5, that's like 1. Okay, that's not bad. Not as cripplingly expensive as people have led me to believe in the past. Certainly not as bad as I remember. Okay. Jesus, what the hell? Oh, dropping those. I don't think that the audio is necessarily bad, but it seems to not be done with the intention of stereo headphones. And the way that gets simulated when you're using it on your PC compared to when you are... There you go, compared to when you're listening to it through headphones, I think is not what they had in mind. Wait, how much ammo do I have for my Pyrocitor? I only buy it with half ammo? Jesus. What's even up here? Death is what is up here. Those little spinny blades will end me. They're just like floor hazards. Not taking a hit from these enemies yet. Oop, missed that. Oh god, he's got a freaking turning circle. No! Seem to be passionate about getting to play this game. I may seem it's mostly the series. I have very fond memories of the series, but I didn't start with this one. I started with the second game in the series. So this holds no nostalgia for me. Oh, hey, I busted the steam. How am I supposed to, I don't know what use that is. Whatever. Okay. Well, okay, there's the next way up across the other side. Oh, I can just hop in the water, apparently. Ah, those are an actual way up now. Okay. Let's try and do this. Reminds you of Numerican in World of Warcraft. Yeah, I can see what you mean. I haven't played World of Warcraft in ages. God fucking damn it. The camera just needs to be fractionally tilted downwards for the depth perception. I can see myself screwing myself on the platforming occasionally. But I really wanted to try this game because I've never completed it. If I just find that it's sucking and I'm not enjoying it, we'll skip on.
Look, plumber's crack.
What did you just say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
All right, wise guy. Shouldn't you be on one of them escape transports?
Escape transports?
Newsflash, giant robots attacking. The escape transports are taking all the rich folks off this god-darn planet.
So why aren't you on one?
Socioeconomic disparity.
What?
He hasn't got enough bolts.
Working people have to wait for Captain Quark to save us.
Well, got anything worth a lot of bolts?
I got this thing. Shows two weirdos ditching their ship. It's got coordinates to a desert planet, too.
An infobot. Ratchet, we could use that.
500 bolts. Wow. Everyone's trying to get money out of me.
Did he just slide down a sewer pipe?
That plumber's a recurring character, by the way.
Mayday, mayday! This is the solar ship Radical. We seem to be under attack from the planet's surface.
Relax, kid. It looks like some sort of fireworks display. Probably in your honor.
Whoa! That was close! Ah!
Pipe down, I can't concentrate.
Oh, we've been hit!
An unexpected detour. When we land, I'll see if I can scare up an exhibition for you.
We're not gonna live that long!
Kid, let's M-screen!
Eject! Eject!
Wow.
Did you see that guy on the left? That was Skid McMarx.
Does he know Captain Quark?
I doubt it. He's a pro hoverboarder, always going off about
My
how
hair
cool
sit
he
right,
is.
sorry.
Looks like he's in trouble.
I'll say. I've never seen him look so freaked out.
Skid also comes back in later games.
To enter look-around mode, press and hold the L1 button.
Huh. That's conspicuously there are things that you should be able to see. Is there a way up? No. Maybe not. Ah, who cares? We've gotten all we need to from here. I'm just now dubious that I've gotten everything. Why you like this game? Oh, hey, I can do a little wall jump thing. I'd forgotten about that. Can I climb these? No. Okay. I know there's a bug, because you can basically place, like, inflatable decoys of yourself. There's a bug that you can do where you throw them on the ground, so that when they expand, they push you into a wall and through the wall. You can actually pierce the geometry of the world that way. And there's a very specific spot on the hoverboarding planet where you can get to the hoverboard track, and there's some infinitely spawning bolt crates. Oh, there's another route here. There's so many directions to explore on each planet. Those look like deadly sea mines. Or just plants.
Press the square button to dive and the X button to rise.
Okay, so I can swim already.
The X button harder.
Back with the airplanes, yes. We'll finish on this planet soon, though. I mean, it occurs to me, Gyarados, I don't know your age, so this might be an era of gaming very much before your time. It was actually fractionally before mine, realistically speaking. Or at least in some ways. So, don't get me wrong, I get that a lot of this seems really bad. Only thing about my age, okay, so you would remember this. So what's actually in here? Oh yeah, I can destroy the mushrooms. 27. Okay, you see, you're 3 years younger than me. I am 30. I mostly just want the bolts. I'm guessing I have to swim. Isn't he ever big on consoles? Ah, I see. Except for the Game Boy. That's fair. Okay, so I actually have an air meter. Yeah, this has got quite a lot of leeway to begin with. Anything? Yeah, there's crates. I've been playing, not original Game Boy, but Game Boy Advance games recently. I'm trying to create what I think I've heard people refer to as a living Pokedex. Basically, a fully complete Pokedex on the Pokemon games I've got. Have I missed anything up there? Not really. God, yeah. Yeah, it is, but I'm getting that. So I just finished getting everything out of Gen 1. I only own stuff up to Gen 4 anyway, so it's not that bad. So I'm just literally trying to get one of every evolution line so that I at least use every Pokemon in a game. Oh, I'm not going back to like proper Gen 1. I'm dealing with Gen 1 remakes, so I could breed. But it's about sort of using the old games and transferring the Pokemon into Diamond and Pearl. These Diamond I'm using as storage, so that I can then... Am I going down? Yeah, I'm going down. I can then transfer them from there. But it's just about sort of extracting all the games that I need. Okay, so this is the way. That was lucky. Yeah, breeding options are open to me. Is there actually anything else around here? No. That's it? I guess it was just like an exploration route for some bolts. Whatever. Let's enter the ship and actually get a move on. Yeah, so I've done everything out of Pokemon Leaf Green. I've got Pokemon Heart Gold for Gen 2 to get Pokemon out of that, and I've caught pretty much everything. Art style of this game's pretty inspired. Yeah, I do like it. I'm surprised by how smooth the animation is. So I want to know if so Kerwan and Iridia. I remember Iridia. We want to go to Kerwan first. 0-3 gold bolts. Jesus. But I do like it, and they do continue and improve. The other reason I'm not very fussed with this game. Also, I should clarify why I'm pointing where I am. So you guys are on top of the screen that is monitoring the stream and has my controls on. The screen to my right, where that normally is actually showing me the game footage now. But yeah, there is a remake of this game that came out in, I think, 2016. Hey, go rock down here. How you doing?
I'm just dropping off my dishes.
Okay. But yeah, if I wouldn't recommend playing this game. It's not massive. I'm doing it just for completionism's sake. The remake of the game is vastly superior, and it's on like the PS4. A lot of people were quite disappointed with it by comparison to other games in the series. I think it's still very much enjoyable. Very much worth getting. Okay, so what do we got now? The blaster.
I got some great
This is a really good weapon. I do not have enough bolts for it. So which route can I take? Left or right? That'll get me enough bolts. Oh God, Kuraka stuck to her top lip to make me itch mine. You're horrible. You are a horrible human being.
I've got a little sellotape mustache. It's masking tape.
Yeah. Oh, you purchased gold sealed in box. Wow. I think I remember you mentioning, in fact. Aha. There's some bolts waiting to happen. Not sealed. Okay. I'm not familiar with the CIB acronym, but still, like, mint condition is really good. But yeah, it is difficult to transfer stuff out of those. Oh, that's like an info bot. Okay. Maybe this is the way to go. I think this is a platforming puzzle.
Welcome to the Captain Quark fitness course. If you're strong enough, fast enough, and clever enough to beat my fitness challenge, you will receive a reward from my head trainer. Simply make your way to the third island to complete the course.
It's gonna be a bitch
Good
for
luck.
off later, you know.
Quark Enterprises is not responsible for sprains, broken bones, snapped tendons, bruised egos, or accidental death incurred while taking the challenge.
You make tea.
Excuse me, Captain, but we have more pressing issues. We urgently need your assistance.
Clank?
Yes?
Do you notice anything unusual about Captain Quark?
Stand here.
Well, I find the fact that he has a spring
Shoes.
where his leg should be to be quite puzzling.
And why do you think
I know,
that
that's
is?
why it's funny.
Possibly an injury incurred while battling.
I know,
evil.
that's why it's
This
funny.
isn't the real Captain Quark, you numbskull. It's a robot.
Oh.
Okay, I follow you now. But yeah, like I would always want to get a game complete with all of its stuff. Both Kuraka and I have fond memories of video games with manuals still. We were commenting the other day about how much it's kind of a shame that paper manuals with games aren't very much a thing anymore. I get it, it's much more cost effective to not do those, but a lot of nice little bits of trivia and otherwise cool little bits of artwork were contained in those boxes, and it is sad that they're no longer a thing. I suppose you can get digital manuals, and those are nice, but it's not the same as the paper ones that you hold in your hand. Okay, let's jump across there. Only physical copies of games seems to become a thing of the past in general these days. I know, right? Drake's been pestering me. I need to get on it to get on the PlayStation Network because a digital copy of Star Wars Battlefront 2 is available. Can I actually? Yeah, we should do that. Okay, that's going to make that easier. The cramped spaces. But like I don't really want to be cluttering up my hard drive with a bunch of stuff on there. Stop it, God. Can you not? She's just itching her top lip at me.
No, I was putting on the pieces of bacon making
I actually can't hear you. Like the game audio is too loud and needs to block out the sound too much.
Okay.
I love you dearly, but stop.
I'm gonna just call you
Being
names.
disruptive. Okay. There's a few interesting documentaries on the subject of the gaming industry moving towards selling games as a service. Data on a cloud server. Yeah, rather than a product on CD, DVD that you can own. Yeah, and I understand some of it. And it makes sense that they'd be sort of financially motivated to get more out of their games because the rate of inflation, I believe, in the games industry has been kept quite low. Especially considering how much work has to go into a game nowadays. Oh, got hiccups now. So the industry has had a lot of challenges and a lot of pressure from the consumers to keep costs down in a way that very few other industries have to contend with. Also, Garrus, I'd like your opinion on something. It's actually the title of the stream. Would you say that this is old enough to be considered a retro game? Oh god, I nearly fell off there. Because I know that like the N64 is considered retro, which is literally the era fractionally before this. But I don't believe that the PS2 is often counted as being retro. And I am curious as to your thoughts on the subject.
These moving walls are...
Oh. Okay, did I miss anything on that side? No.
That hat looks terrible on you.
Okay.
Calling you names.
I can hear that. Yeah, not retro. Yeah, that's the feeling I get, and I don't really feel why. Because, oh, okay, that's not what I wanted to be doing there. Because I feel that these have been out so much longer than their competitor material. But not their competitor material. These have been out so much longer than the concept of retro has been a thing. It feels weird that it's just sort of like a set age, that everything before this date and time is considered retro, everything after is not. Dimensionality is a factor. Okay, no, I can follow you there. So would that mean that the N64 perhaps falls into a grey area, or perhaps even non-retro? Because I could understand that. Nope. Made it to Helga.
Listen up, you loudballs. That was the most pathetic display I have ever seen on that obstacle course.
What do you mean?
We finished the circuit, ma'am.
Oh, yeah, but it is weak. When I was competing, I would devour courses like that for breakfast.
Yeah, well, you didn't have to contend with these awful controls, Helga.
Up to me, you would drill for the rest of the day. But somehow you managed to impress that fool Captain Quark.
Captain Quark knows about us?
He certainly does. And worst of all, he wants me to give you a prize for that ridiculous performance.
Yeah, I'd agree with Garrus. Also, you are the only person that I've heard use the word delineated. I didn't know what it meant until I got my most recent job, because it's used in a lot of the official documentation for defining where you put traffic cones.
So I am going to make you pay.
But that prize is ours from the captain. That's not fair.
Too bad. Life's not fair.
Yeah, that's very much the... Oh, what? I have to buy the swing shot? I'm actually coming out of this obstacle course poorer than when I started.
Stuff like this all the time.
That's the opposite of what I wanted, Helga.
Men can swing without silly toys like that. The two of you make me sick.
She is much less of a horrible bitch in later ones. She's more of just a fun character. A lot of these characters do come back. Skid McMarks comes back. We're going to find Al at some point during this, quite imminently. Okay, I actually do need to... Yeah. Oh yeah, we're going to find a guy called Al during this. He comes back. He's very consistent. He's actually one of the only people in the fourth game in the series, Ratchet Gladiator, which I think in the US is called Ratchet Deadlocked. I'm not sure. Oh hey, I've actually got max ammo for stuff. Fucking finally. But yeah, what is and is not retro, I think, is something that is very much up for debate. But I can see the argument for this not being retro. It is not from that era. I do want these though. It's not from the sort of 2D platformers, Super Mario Land, Sonic era. Perhaps you could define retro by the...
To quickly center the camera, just tap the L1 button.
Oh hey, that's actually useful. Okay, I'm glad I learned that. Okay, we got that. Oh wow, your range is abysmal, sir. Can I hit you with that? Yes. But perhaps the era of retro can be defined as when... I know, right? But it's just because this game is hard otherwise. There are certain restrictions placed on the enemies that basically account for the fact that the controls are somewhat difficult. The enemies do get better guns later as we get better guns, but at the moment our range is so limited that the game can't be too harsh. But perhaps the era of retro can be defined by when Sonic was the competition for Nintendo rather than Sony. Get back here. Are they shooting each other? They actually are. Oh my god. Got him. Oh, that is a helicopter. I don't know how I'm going to take that on. I don't have the blaster. I feel like I needed the blaster at this point. I really hope the bomb glove can reach that helicopter. Oh, hey. Can I get up there? No, okay. Never mind. Right, let's try to take this out. Oh, Jesus. Ow, okay. Don't know why I just threw a bomb off there. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, really. Does that actually work? Yeah, it's just still on the, some of the area to win is not to play, yes. Okay, I got to show off the Pyroster very briefly. At least it's not so harsh as to be like, yeah, no, you're not going to progress past here without the blast. I didn't want to have to grind for bolts so early on in progress here. Okay. Let's go down here. At least we haven't got the sound effects of a battle going on anymore. Come at me, doggos. Ow. I regret. I very much regret. Okay, we got him. Let's try and recoup some of our losses here. It's really disorienting that the... Ow! The crap was that? I didn't even see what hit me there. Whatever. Hey, that worked. Come here, doggo. One. That's two. Oof, this is hard though. Like in the sequel game, they actually added a sort of mild lock-on mechanic where an enemy would be highlighted by a little green circle when you were targeting them, and you started out straight away with a gun with drastically longer range rather than the little mini bomb glove. Oh hey, here we go.
Ratchet, that's the man we saw on the infobot. Remember? He knows Captain Quark.
Hey, you're that robot guy, right?
No, actually, I build robots. I myself am not a robot guy, per se.
Nerd.
I like him.
So, now that we've cleared that up, what can I do for you?
Well, we saw your infobot announcement. You were with Captain Quark. We're trying to find Captain Quark. We thought you could help us.
Your logic is commendable. However, I haven't seen Captain Quark since we shot that commercial. Say, do you run on standard XP18 sister boards?
Version 7.66.
Back at ya. I may be able to help you out after all. How does a helipack upgrade sound?
I'm never going to get that blaster.
Since he's a 766, I could have the little guy up and flying in no time. Of course, I'll just need my fee for service.
1,000 volts. I have come out of all of this poorer than when I started.
Wait. Ratchet, am I cool now?
Yeah, you the man, Clank.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we've got the helipack upgrade, which I actually can't use right here. I love he's got like a freaking Gundam leg there. Okay.
Try using the helipack's boost jump feature to climb these boxes.
Yeah.
Press the R1 button to crouch, then jump.
Well, let's just loot everything first. I don't want to have to be buying ammo if I can help it. So now we get like this sort of boost jump, assisted by Clank.
You'll need your new helipack
Stretch jump, okay.
to cross this gap. While you're running, crouch using the R1 button and
That worked. Can I jump back along here? Ah, it's just one of these. Okay, I thought I was going to get some cool loot, not just a little bit of ammo. Okay. Is there anything else up here? No, not by the looks of it. There are hidden items in the game. I don't know why I'm leaning like I can see around it. But yeah, there are hidden items in the game that's always worth hunting for. Come on. There we go.
Try using the glide feature of your new helipad.
Okay.
Jump, and then press and hold the X button in midair to glide.
Yep. No. Okay, these are being very annoying to fight. Okay, we got him. Okay. Alright. See your game. How long the game now? Just under an hour. I'm aiming for a couple of hours, but no guarantees. Okay, that's bad times. I hope it takes me straight back up. What the hell? Have they gone back? Or are they now going to be stood at the top? They've gone back. Excellent. Okay. Pyrosters is like one of the most useful weapons because like when you get swarmed with lots of small enemies, the Pyroster is the gun that you need. There is one later which is like a Tesla Claw, which is like has an arc of electricity that also fills the same role. So it basically just increases your ammo capacity. I think it's got slightly longer range or improved accuracy in some fashion. I'm expecting enemies to come down those stairs, honestly. Honestly, surprisingly, some of this is serving to highlight what they improved in the later games. Oh. No, none of your shit. Okay, I took a hit there. Oh wow, I do not have a lot of health left either. Let's hunt for some. Ugh. Yeah, you can't take a lot of hits in this. You can take 4, and later enemies will be dealing 2 hits of damage to you, so that goes down even further. Wait, what's over here? Can I jump up that? No. Oh, there's a gold bolt. Excellent. Just a lot of dogs. Ow. Did not want that. Is that an enemy? Can't tell. Yes, it was. Okay, that was pain. How do I get up there? Looks like it's along this section. From there? Yeah. Alright. At least I can get some more ammo. Oh! Very nearly fell off. Let's see, I can just... Yeah, there we go. You got that at least. I think when you die, your amount of bolts does get preserved. So you can keep bolts that you obtain before you die. You see Ratchet's actually kind of slouchy now. Because he's so badly damaged. Eventually I can get more health. So I can go back up to taking 4 hits before I die. But for now, I do need to be very careful. Anything around the end here? Health? Health, please? Ooh, health. And a lot of bolts. Good, that'll make up this planet stealing almost the full value of the freaking thing from me. Now, let's see. Yeah, I thought as much. I can get up here. Okay. Is there anything else up here that I should be aware of? I'm probably going to the roof of the train. Maybe not. Still, loot. Loot is good, and I need all the bolts I can get. This game doesn't seem to have been designed with the notion that you collect everything on the way through without some fights repeated to gain bolts. But we're pretty... Yeah, there we are, 2,500, so I can afford the blaster now, which is going to make life so much easier. Like, Jesus Christ, the blaster makes a big difference to the game. Again, it's a symptom of first-in-series syndrome. It has some unbalanced stuff. Oh, God, okay. Oh, I wish I had the blaster for this, too. No. Hey, welcome, Hot Sauce. What have I got out? Let's get the... I think the Paroster is going to be the better weapon here for what I want. Gotcha. Okay, so what's the range on that? Not the whole length of that platform is what? Okay, so just as long as I'm fairly smart about this, I'm fine. But welcome, Hot Sauce. I hope you are doing well. We had some audio troubles to begin with. Gyarados has been... Jesus, what the hell is with that shot angle, game? Gyarados was very helpful with sorting out some audio issues that we were having earlier. So I'm hoping that that's fixed now that you're not having a similar experience with them. Okay. Jeez, that's like a quarter of my ammo for this, though. Okay. That looked like I fell off, actually. Your dad said you can't stay long. Okay, that's fair enough. I hope that you are having a nice time. Ow! That's what hit me last time. Right, I see now. Oh, jeez. Are there more bolts back that way? I think there are. And there might be some health, and Christ, I need health. Yeah, this is a very long-standing favourite game series of mine, Hot Sauce. I am glad that you swung by. At least just take a peek at it. Hey, we got some ammo back, got more health back. That's good. I'm less concerned for my safety now. Just gotta mind those mines. They're really tiny. Anything? I'm noticing that up there. No, nothing in that little hole. Oh, there's the infobots come here. What does this one tell us?
Greetings, Executive Chairman Drek.
Dispense with the pleasantries, Lieutenant. My sources tell me you're behind schedule. You must prepare this planet to be harvested for our new world.
Yes, sir. As you can see, everything is moving along as planned.
I'm counting on you, Lieutenant. And as your former commander can tell you, I don't take disappointment well.
Yes, sir. I won't fail.
Okay. Yeah, they're trying to dismantle planets.
Yeah, but if that's the kind of help he's getting, I don't think we have anything to worry about.
You should not underestimate Chairman
I've disabled Hydrate for a reason, Hot Sauce. I don't have a drink.
We must find Captain Quark.
Look, that lieutenant doesn't seem so tough. Let's take him out ourselves.
Perhaps we can persuade the lieutenant to tell us where Drek is.
Now you're talking.
Yeah, so Drek is basically dismantling planets, taking the nicest bits for himself to create his own utopia planet. Okay, so where are we now? Oh, back at this area. Okay. So we've done everything on this planet, and I can finally buy the blaster.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Yes! Right, okay. Now I have a real weapon. Let's head back and get to the ship. What's around here? Nothing. There it is. Okay, next planet in the system is the one that we saw Skid McMark's crash on, if I recall. If I remember, it's like an industrial swamp. Outpost X11 Iridia. And they've got the logging site on Eudora. Okay. So in the subsequent games in this series, there was a lot that was changed. First of all, like the controls are just, Christ, so much smoother. And even then they improved them after that. But one of the key changes, one of the key features of future games is that the weapons that you can buy level up and upgrade. And as the game series went on, the nature of those upgrades got more, I want to say more complicated, but perhaps more in depth would be more accurate to say. Let's see if I can get some blaster ammo. There should be a new weapon available here as well. Usually when you get to a new planet, there's a new weapon available. If not, that's good, because that means that we're going to get to save up bolts for other stuff. Yeah, looks like we've got everything. Well, that is good news. Ah, itchy eyes. Will hydrating improve my health? No, because I'm not particularly dehydrated. I tend to be pretty good at staying hydrated. It's when I go to sleep without doing it that I get problems. I'll wake up and I'll have migraines over the course of the day. I kind of don't want to go that way first. So I'm going to go this way first. But it is very important. It affects you at a cellular level. Oh, hey, here's Skid McMarks and his escape pod.
It's him, Skid McMarks.
That man from the infobot.
In the flesh, little dude. You guys get a load of that epic space battle I was in?
We saw you, screaming for help.
That was like a war cry. My agent and I got ambushed on the way to hoverboard practice.
Did he survive the crash, sir?
He's okay, but I've had a little trouble getting back to my ship due to my sprained ankle.
Oh, come on.
If you can take out all the sand sharks,
I need to do
I just might have a spare hoverboard for you.
We'd love to help you, Mr. McMarks, but Ratchet and I need to find Captain...
One of your boards?
Okay.
I've always wanted a decent hoverboard. Well,
let's just wait for the cinematic to play out.
Just keep that foot elevated.
Because I also need to take my headphones off for this because they do not reach me standing up. Yes, keep me fit and healthy. Exercise. Jesus, there are so many cables everywhere. So I've got what? I've got the PlayStation 2 and all of the associated cables for that. Then the actual capture card has what? Like a power cable running from the computer to it that also takes the video data that you're seeing. There's a HDMI cable which is coming from an adapter which is connected to the PS2. The adapter has a separate power cable that's plugged into a USB that is in the TV because that's the only thing that would reach, and I have to keep the TV on for the freaking power for the adapter so that you get video feed. And then I've also got audio in and out on the capture card, as well as a video out that's going to my second monitor. And I have no idea how many of these I've done. That feels like about 10. One more for good luck. Oof. I feel exercised now. I feel fit and healthy. Where is... Here we go. That's the right-hand one. You can never tell. And it's embossed black on black, so not super visible. Yeah, I do need to find a way to pipe the audio from this and the audio from the desktop into my headphones. I have an idea. I'm not certain that I have the right device, so we'll see. Okay. So destroy the sand sharks. Little orange dudes. Yeah, nothing hidden around behind the ship. Okay, you can just sort of see them just below the surface. Let's get out the pyrocity, because I feel like that's going to be the weapon for these. Okay. So there's 7 of them Oh, 7 sand shark spawners. That's these devices. Yeah, 42 actual sand sharks left. But be careful they don't sneak up on me. It'll only take a few cheap shots and they'll have gotten me. Oh god, there's another spawner. I didn't know. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them on this island. Okay. So that's 26 and 4. That's a big dent in the sand shark population already. $23. Why do I feel like more of them spawned? Weird. Okay. Let's grab more bolts anyway. More bolts is always good. Something else, I'm probably going to need it to buy freaking ammo after this. Oh, God! That was a cheap tactic game. It's legit, but just Jesus. Right, I kind of need to get up onto this central platform, and I think that this is the access. Yep, there we go. Got that. Is there another one knocking around? Ah, the sand shark's in here. Oh, I'm hearing more spawning, however. Ah, there's a spawner across the opposite side. Got you. So here's the one that's actually in the sand. Oh, that's close. Okay, so we're at 10 and 2. There's one spawner over there. I'm going to hope that there's another one beyond it. Ow. Just at the wrong angle. Okay, at least there's something to heal me there. Oh, it looks like there's something behind this. Interesting. Can I bomb glove that? Is that a thing in this? Oh my god, it is. Okay, that's not in later games. Oh, it's just a gold bolt. Okay. That's cool, though. I'm easily impressed. Okay. Oh, I've got full ammo for the blaster. That's good. Right, one more. There's one more thing I can take out. And 4 more sand sharks. Oh, and there they are. Is that dealt with? Ah, 0 sand sharks. And Skid McMarks is satisfied.
Here, man. Catch.
A brand new Z3000. You can't even buy these.
Well, I got a bait.
Ah, my nose is so
Catch you
itchy.
dudes at the hoverboard races.
I blame Kuraraka.
You've just acquired a Gadgetron Z3000 hoverboard. Use your new hoverboard.
Blackwater City.
Blackwater City on Clank Railroad.
Blackwater is important for not the hoverboard races, but for something else that you can get there. The Ratchet and Clank game series has a sort of like a few running themes with weapons. One of the most famous being the Rhino. The Rip You a New One. It's an acronym. It's great. It's good. But it's like 100,000 volts. I've just hit 2,000 volts. Weapons have cost like 2,500 thus far. So yeah, it's not pragmatic for me to get at this stage. Will that lift me down? Crap, it will. I'll fall off, but it will. Do I need ammo for this?
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Seriously, game? Oh, okay, it does get faster. No, I don't want to spend that. I don't want to be spending money on ammo. I feel like it's gonna eat into my bolts too much. In subsequent games, the amount of bolts that you just deal with broadly increases quite drastically. So it becomes easier. Right, time to actually try out the blaster. There we go. Proper weapon. Oh, shoot him from here. And the shots will home in to some degree. Come on, camera. Play ball with me here. There we go. Gotcha. Okay. No, it doesn't take a lot to take those out, but still, worth noting. Let's go get that ammo, because ammo is precious. Where is it? Ah, I must have already got it. Lame. There's some at least. Ah, it's for the pyrocitor. Can't remember if there's a way to skew the ammo that you get. Jesus Christ, the aim is finicky here. I'm looking right at him. I'm actually shooting it. What the hell, game? Whatever. None of this makes any sense. I am still surprised by how many problems I'm finding in this. I'm maybe remembering it through rose-tinted goggles, and I'm at peace with that. This isn't such a favourite in my memory that I'm going to be too sad about that. Oh, there you are. I can shoot him. Screw you, game. I don't need more porous ammo. I need literally every other kind of ammo. Do I want to go this way first? I'm going this way first. Gotcha. I don't think he's going to be able to get me. Can I just... Yeah, let's just do this. That works better. Ah, still with the pyrocitor ammo. So we've got this area, and then there's an area where... Oh, crud. Okay, I fall to my death. I was expecting that to take me the other direction, honestly. So there's the other area. Oh, the enemies respawn. Weak. Oh, well, at least they drop more bolts than they cost to kill. Got you. Which the ammo box just respawned a lot right now. I don't want to go back. Heading off. Have fun with my nuts and bolts. Alright, you take good care of yourself, Garros. Thank you so much for swinging by. It's been lovely chatting with you as always. I hope you take good care of yourself, man. Okay, we got him. Let's see, what's up here? Okay, this is going to take me down, I want to say? Yeah. don't want there to be enemies out here. Alright, so it goes that way. Okay. I am planning on downloading these episodes and actually uploading them to YouTube. So we'll see how that goes. Ow. Always on the spin. No. Please. There we go. At least I'm exclusively getting blaster ammo now. I can actually go back across here and get that to make up for the hits I took there. Health is just at such a premium. Yeah, since I got Twitch Prime back, this... Oh, I have to do this, I bet. This is the first game that I've started a new series with, so to speak. So this is the one where I'm planning to actually upload it to YouTube because I can download the episodes more easily. Whereas with other ones, it's too likely that I would miss an episode. Okay, let's deal with you. I'm getting the number of shots down now, at least. When do I use more pyrocita? Is there anything down there? Yeah, there's lots of things down there. It's really tempting to go down, but let's not. We're actually pretty good for bolts right now. That reach? Yes. And the last pyrocita. Okay, so we're full on pyrocita now at least, so we're not going to be getting more of that. I want blaster ammo. And this looks like the end? Yes. Yeah, it's the agent.
No signal whatsoever. This downtime is killing me.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Don't be so literal, son. The problem is I'm stranded on this backwater planet and my star client is nowhere to be found.
Hey, we saw you on that info bot. You're Skid's agent.
Was Skid's agent. Haven't seen him since our ship crashed. And an agent without a client is like a flea without a dog. Say, you look like an athletic kid. If you can bring back the championship prize from the hoverboard races in Blackwater City, I'll make you my next star.
We have no time for trivial matters, sir.
I could be the next Skid McMarks.
No, you couldn't. Another interesting fact, which I didn't learn until recently, but I can hear it very clearly, having played the other games in the series. They changed the voice actor for Ratchet after this game. He sounds ever so different. Okay, I'm gonna just jump across here quickly, because if I'm right, there is a gold bolt attainable from here. Am I right? Is it there? No. I don't think I am right. Let's just jump across here though, because free ammo. Oh, we're actually maxed out blaster ammo now. Okay. Do I want to jump down there and take those guys on? Yes. Work the bolts. Because they are so valuable in this game, Jesus. I have to be careful to set out those explosion radii as well. That, this one. Okay, I think we are good. Oh crap, I need to get back up now. Oh, I did not consider this. So I'm assuming there's a way back up there. And then I need to do the swing shot course area, which hopefully gives me item or bolts. Might just be another one of those ones that's like, you know, here's a fun challenge, go knock yourself out. I know that we get a bunch of things gradually over the course of this game. Like, there's some more attachments for Clank that you get that improve your ability to swim underwater. And I think eventually you lose the need for the oxygen meter. I think there's like a rocket version of the helipad. We've got a teleporter here. Oh, it's not even a teleport, it's like a capsule transport. That's pretty cool. Still itchy. Okay, so while the enemies are still gone... They are still gone, aren't they? Yeah, they are. While the enemies are still gone, I'm going to go and do that swing shot challenge so I don't have to fight my way through them a second time. As much as the bolts would be good, I don't want to spend forever in this. But we're at what, like 1 hour, 24 minutes? This is going to be like a full playthrough. It's not going to be an expert playthrough. Someone's come to this expecting that level of capability.
The area ahead of you contains standard Gadgetron Versa targets. Use your swing shot gadget to traverse the
Yeah, I figured that out, game. I don't know, maybe it's giving me that prompt in case I came here first. Yeah, I can use the hover pack afterwards. Okay. You enemies around the corner. No. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that I'm not being surprised. Ooh, ow. Okay, that was dumb. That was my fault. Ooh. Okay. Let's not screw this up. But so I don't remember this game well enough to be able to perfect it and go through with a lot of flair, much like a speedrunner perhaps might. But what I can offer you is my first impressions. Also, I'm going to actually swap to the blaster here. Because I would rather not get exploded. For the sake of the one blaster ammo that actually costs. Oop. Okay, so I've back to full health at least. I don't know if this is the section where there's a skill point for getting up all of those in one go, or whether that's the sequel. Does this have skill points? Let's see. Options? No, I don't think this has skill points. There was another thing they added in later games that was really cool. Like challenges. It was achievements before achievements were a thing. What's this? That looks like some sort of puzzle solving device. The Trespasser. Conscious that those are bridges of some kind. Is there anything actually down there that's worth me getting down to? Oh, by the looks of things, yes. Is that a gold bolt underneath? Let's find out. Yep. There we go. Okay, so I must have to use that. Oh yeah, there's the link to the YouTube as well. I must have to use that swing shot thing to be able to get back up. Let's head out to the extremes of one of these. Can I do that? I can. Oh my god. There we go. Okay, is Trespasser automatic use? No, I actually have to have it active.
Lasers are mounted on each ring of the Invincilock. Aim the lasers at the receptors on the outside ring to turn
Okay. And then go down to go in a ring. And this is a simple one because it doesn't have any obstacles. You get obstacles in them later.
To control the Trespasser. Push up and down to select which ring is...
Yeah, I had to figure that out to get to this point, game. Okay. Oh, this is one of the rooms that we started in. Okay. Are there any little hidden boxes down here? There's a few vaults. We're up to $5,000 now, which is respectable. I was about to ask, can I even get back? But actually, yeah, I can just jump down. I always expect there to be death pits below these sorts of obstacles, and I am surprised often by how rarely that happens. I should have done that side first, really. You can see me sort of trying to aim the camera down so I get much better a view of how far forward I am. I'm getting there. So I don't know which planet is next. Probably the logging planet, I want to say. But we've done 3 planets now, so that's like one every half hour. Getting through this pretty quick. Logging site at Eudora. So I don't actually have Blackwater yet. Guess we're going to Eudora. Confront the robot lieutenant. I hope I get a better weapon. The blaster's good, but its ability to burn through ammo is a challenge. Aboard Drek's flagship in the orbit of Eudora.
Yes, quite lovely. That should just about do it. Commander, we are finished with this world. Commence towing our planet to its next destination. Lieutenant!
Yes, sir.
You have fulfilled your tree quota. Barely.
We are ready to return to base.
Not so fast, Lieutenant. Just because we don't need any more trees doesn't mean they should have them.
Huh.
Destroy everything.
Wow. Like, even for an evil jerk, that is evil. That's almost the Monarch levels of evil. I need to get some audio clips from the Venture Brothers. I want it to be the Monarch, but I feel like the most relevant is going to be Dr. Girlfriend going, I eat my king butterfly. It's a weird series. I thoroughly recommend watching it. Okay. What are we dealing with then? Seeing 3 directions to travel? Yeah. Oh wait, no, 2. That was a dead end. I am fighting the camera quite hard on this. Okay, so there's a trespasser lock here. Let's do this. So that must have to go to that one because that's the only pair. There we go. Let's get the blaster out as just sort of like a default. Oh, butterflies. I think I'm supposed to make that jump. Oh, just the depth perception is just fractionally off. Did that rock move? No, it's just me. Ignore me, I'm going mad. Ooh! Hey, this as well. What do we... Oh, swing shot. Okay. Swing shot I can do. This seems to be the platforming version of this. Speaking of platforms. Okay. Try not to die. It's worth noting as well that I can do the sliding jump, but the other one, the sort of backflip, is about as effective and allows more fine control so I don't sort of overshoot quite so easily. Swing shot? Swing shot.
By double tapping the triangle button.
No, hey. That is a feature in this, I didn't know. Okay, so we need two that those line up with. I think it's those two. There, now we can see an obstacle that is blocking. And there we go. The puzzles haven't changed drastically over the years. They're broadly speaking the same sort of thing. Oh, hey, there's the lieutenant. Did we just fight him? Oh.
You sure showed him.
I suppose I did.
I was expecting a fight. I'm surprised. The sequel to this has some
current
epic bosses.
Leaving a rotten taste in your mouth. Then you need to know about BTS, Blog Tactical Research Station. Hi, I'm Supreme Executive Chairman Drek, and we here at BTS are seeking motivated individuals to fill positions in these exciting careers. Grind boot tester, warhead assembly technician, mutant animal husbandry, robot repairman, suck cannon test dummy,
the suck cannon,
and administrative assistant. So call BTS. Build our weapons while you build your future.
I'm calling BTS today.
More fool you, little man.
Now we're talking. Did you see all the cool gadgets they're making? Let's go get some.
No, we must continue our search for Captain Quark.
You're absolutely right.
I am?
Sure. We need to find Quark. Although when we find him, wouldn't it be nice to be able to tell him where Chairman Drek is?
I suppose.
Well, we go to the space station and talk to the scientists. They work for Drek, so they're bound to know where he is.
I am unsure about your logic.
You think too much. Come on, let's go.
I would hate being Clank in this. I'm exactly the sort of person that Clank is. And Ratchet's willingness to just be like, no, man, let's just wing it would really get to me. I am not the sort of guy to just fly by the seat of my pants. Okay, what are we seeing here? Is this where we started? It is where we started. Ooh, I haven't actually looked at this yet. Glove of Doom, and it's crazy expensive. Shit. Okay. No, not what I wanted. I wanted to this. Okay, they do not seem to take a lot of shots. Are they melee enemies? Like, primarily melee enemies? Actually, just try... Yeah, it does not look like I need my ranged weapon for this. They are quite sluggish. Yes, ammo, please. What about these little guys? They look a little bit more killy, but still go down relatively easily. Looks like there's an alternate route back there as well that uses the bridge that I can obviously extend with my wrench. Okay, where do we go from here? Swing shot? Dead end? Really? I guess so. Yeah, sure as hell nothing down there. Maybe this is a way back. I suspect this might be a way back. Fair enough. Let's get the blaster ammo that I left here. Ooh, and more bolts, because I need these more than I was even expecting. I was like, oh my god, I've got 5,000 bolts. I should be great on the next planet. I should be able to buy the next weapon straight away. No, apparently they've thought of that. Frickin' Insomniac. I'll definitely get the hydrate stuff set up properly next time. I didn't realise until too late and I didn't want to get up and get it because I'm lazy. I've had a long day. I'm a month into getting used to full-time work again, and I worked like 6 hours on a Saturday. But I normally do like a lot Monday to Friday. Like, I think it's, what's, 6:30 in the morning, 4:45 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon, sometimes 5 if we're that busy, and we were that busy. And then on the Saturday, I still then go into work for like 6 hours. Oh, it was 7 to 1, so 6 hours. Yeah, it's going to be too much of a pain. Let's explore this. This is what my younger brother would call gamer sense. Figure out which way you're supposed to go, and then go in the opposite direction. It's the way he and I have always explored the most thoroughly. Oh, just bring some rewards on. I like that. Is there a way to get up? No, it was literally just bolts. Okay. I can respect that. Come at me, bros. Okay, so that goes up there. Oh, I just heard a laugh. I forget that I haven't got surround sound. That laugh was coming from him. There you go. 3 shots. That's all it takes. I'm going to leave that ammo pick up there. Yeah, this game I think was unbalanced. I'm enjoying it, don't worry. I'm complaining a lot, I feel, and that's not representative of my actual feelings towards the game. Thus far, I am impressed with what I'm seeing, but I'm very much judging it in the context of its sequels, and it's probably important to note how much this had to learn at this stage. What are those? Oh god. Okay, was not ready for them to have proper ranged weapons. Let's get all these bolts. Ah, there is some health. We're good. I am a cautious player. I apologise to anyone who's watching this and is getting frustrated with that aspect of my style of play. That one. Okay, dealing with all of these when I'm up here. Gotcha. Yeah, like, all of the other weapons have sort of range. Nope. Lost him. I don't have a technique for taking those on, at least not with this. Maybe I'm being stubborn by trying to use the blaster. Maybe I need to be using another weapon like the incinerator. No, did not see him. Okay, let's hide behind this tree stump. And get... maybe the bomb glove might be better. Gotcha. Took 3 shots, but I got him. Okay. Missed. Okay.
You can view a map of the world by pressing the select button or depressing.
I have missed some stuff. Okay, so that section in the bottom right, that little sort of lobe that's coming out, is that way for you. That, I think, leads to that secret area, but I think it is a way back. Look, we're going to go across to the left, then north, east, and then south around that. Okay.
The right analog joystick.
It looks like there is a shortcut back up ahead. Huh, can you even reach me down there? No. Let's toss that. Got you. These aren't very durable, these little guys. It's fine. They're fine. It's those ones with the proper guns that are the most concerning. Let's see, is there a way to get up to those trees? I'll probably take out those enemies down that little side alley first. blaster. That. Can I shoot him from here? Will my bullets reach? No, they literally fizzle out first. So I can just sort of brute force my way through. That's good to know. It's very much just sort of like 3-shot and reload. I'm getting the impression that the wrench remains a far more viable weapon in this than it would otherwise. I know Ratchet and Clank 2 introduced some of those skill point challenges that I mentioned, several of which involved doing things with just the wrench. Some of the bosses I mentioned were specifically in an arena battle style area of the game. It's quite early on, and I think at least 2 of the challenges are for taking out the 2 bosses of that early arena with just the wrench. It's Chainblade and the B2 Brawler. Much as there is some cheese to this game, that one was very, very much more so. Okay, I think that's everything we get from here. You. Taste my wrench. Yeah, I'm seeing a guy with a gun. Got him. Oh yeah, I even get some more ammo. Oh, it's all bomb glove. Jesus. I used 1 bomb glove, and all of a sudden it's like, yeah, you must need like all the bomb glove ammo, right? God damn it, game. So what's on that platform? Oh, it looks like I don't get to see just yet. Let me up. Oh, I see. I actually get up here and then it's okay, that looks like a new enemy type down there. Maybe with a better axe? Jesus, the aim on this. What is that? Glove of Doom ammo. I don't have the Glove of Doom yet. I can afford it. I commend you for recognizing that game. Ow! Son of a bitch. Oh, the house on the other side. Screw you, game. You're gonna do me like that? Here we go. Looty loot, loot, loot. Is there anything high up that's worth me jumping on? Jesus, camera! Deep breaths. Just take deep breaths. It's just a game. Okay, what's in here? Bullet fodder. It's literally only enemies that have notable range that are a challenge. If they're melee range only, I can just outrange them with the blaster. I feel like that was something I was supposed to get. No, it's up ahead, the thing I'm supposed to get. Okay. Let's just cross this area here that is probably perfectly safe. Hey, Skigadancer, welcome. Let me just get these guys so I don't get shot horribly. Nope. That does though. Although I can't hear it. Let me pause. So I'm actually running a real PlayStation 2. Like this is an actual PlayStation 2 controller. To play this. Let me take these out. But the audio for the game only comes through the capture card. I suspect I'm running this wrong. I suspect I need to take the game audio out of the capture card, run it into the PC, and then out of the PC into my ears. Instead, I'm running it out of the capture card into my ears. So that's 10 squats. Excellent. Okay. 1. But how are you doing, Skigadancer? I'm glad you could join us here today for one of my favourite game series. 3, 4. I'm doing well. 5. I'm kind of exhausted. 6. Because I went to work this morning expecting to be done in a couple of hours, and we were like 6 hours working flat out to get a lot of CAD drawings done. But I found out that my line manager has pretty much much more similar taste in music to me than I was expecting. Sorry, I'm out of breath now. Because I tend to like a lot of like thrash metal sort of stuff. And it turns out that his taste is similar. You're baking today banana bread. Sacrificial lamb for testing out piping bag patterns before you make cupcakes later today and tomorrow. Have you already made the banana bread? Because I have a suggestion when it comes to banana bread. Oh god, what was that? Something just rattled. That was the sensor bar for the Wii falling off the top of the TV. Ignore that. But it's in the oven. Okay. Next time you make it, though, try, if you can get hold of some, get some cardamom pods, bash them open in a pestle and mortar, and grind up the seeds into as fine a powder as you can make it. Cardamom and banana bread is a unique taste. I really enjoy it, and I'd recommend trying it to anyone. Ugh. Sorry, I am out of breath. Although, to be fair, mine also has dark chocolate chips, which also will affect the taste. Can I shoot you from here? No, apparently not. What about you? Yes. Oh yeah, you're a victim now as well. And you, sneaky guy. You're on the card already, so don't need to go through that. Oh, okay, so yeah, that'd be much easier. You have it pre-ground. So your boyfriend can't have chocolate, stupid food map diet. Okay. What is that? Gold and shiny as it is. Oh, sweet, the suck cannon.
Sweet.
Okay.
Gadgetron's suck cannon can vacuum up multiple enemies, then fire them out as high-caliber missiles. Caution, enemies must be small enough to fit inside the
Yeah, but enemies in this game come in broadly two categories, large and small. And, you know, maybe super large sometimes. But the small ones can be sucked up by this, so it's like an insta-kill against them. This is so good for it. And then you can shoot them out at the bigger ones. Yes, it can suck enemies, Gigadancer. Let's see, can I actually use it here? Is there an opportunity to test this out? Yes. Oh, is that? No, it's not a bombable wall. Okay, I can't really use it. Let's just sort of shoot. There you go. Ah, they drop. There's drop off. Okay, not as good as it is in later games. In later games, the shot will just travel quite a long way straight ahead, whereas in this it's more like the bomb glove. Okay, not as good. Underwhelming by comparison to other variants of this weapon. But I can get the Glove of Doom.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Which gives me little agents of Doom, who are tiny little robots that nom enemies. Did I ever get around to checking out Planfall? No, literally since the podcast yesterday, I've been to work, gotten home, had another nap because I only had like 4 hours sleep, and then got on with this. Life is hectic at the moment. Okay, so we're done with this planet, I suspect. How long have we streamed for? Hour and 50. Let's get at least one route to the next planet done, then I need to consider taking a break and having some dinner, because Jesus fucking Christ, I'm starving. I had some food when I got home, like a little snack, but it clearly wasn't enough. Okay, Blarg Station, Nebula G34. I still haven't got Blackwater City. We've got the hoverboard races, which are cool. Alrighty. Let's actually check. Oh, wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's exit that. Okay, all missions complete. Bring the prize to the agent. Okay, that's the only one I'm missing. What about Metropolis? Yeah, that's all done. Yeah, I actually do need to go to Blarg Station. Finger joints. I get so stiff just sitting in these chairs all day. I need to get an improved chair at some point to improve my posture. Well, I'm gradually... I've been buying quite a bit for the streaming lately. I need to spend money on other things in life at the moment. But definitely a new chair is on the agenda. Because this is an ancient chair by comparison. This is the one that Kuraraka was using before I met her. And that was over 6 years ago. Nearly 7, actually. It'll be 7 this August. Oh, those little lights aren't destructible. They're destructible in later games. Okay. So what's the new weapon here? The Taunter. Okay, I don't care for that. It literally has no positive function for me. Ooh, what's that weird... Okay, that's the thing. Okay, so it looks like we've got that way to explore, this way. I will check out Age of Wonders Planetfall after the stream, which will be relatively soon. I'm low on time now. Is there any loot around here? It's always worth exploring. There are secrets in these games. Can I even get through that door? I can if I hack it. Alright, let's try this one. Let's do this one first. Risk of Rain 2. The Risk of Rain games have been mentioned to me on multiple occasions, but I have no idea what they're actually like. Let's try that arrangement. Yeah, this is the arrangement it's supposed to be. Solved it. Haha! Behind the door is another door. Send Clank to explore outside the station. Oh! We get our first Clank section, where we use the little guy.
This is the force!
Ah, Angira, welcome!
To defeat me, Lotus!
I take it you're not a fan of these games then, Angira, if it's making you fall asleep with the Z's. These are some of my favourite games. Risk of Rain 2's endless battle with levels and increasing enemies, items that improve your attacks and such. Okay, yeah, that does seem like something I'd like to try out. It's finding the time. Time is forever my enemy at the moment. Okay. But, welcome, Angira. Platform is so janky with these. Actually, the camera controls are better with Clank than they are with Ratchet. Pika Gamer as well. Challenge, be like one of those bitchy streamers that whines for people not giving her $5 a month. I think I have like, do I have like 2 or 3 subscribers? I get some money each month, which honestly is more than I was ever expecting out of this. I am extraordinarily grateful to anyone who chooses to donate, and should they feel the need to rescind that donation, they are very welcome to. But yeah, I don't think I could be like one of those people. But I hope you're doing well other than that, Pika Gamer. It sounds like you've had a negative experience. You know, I've been streaming for like 2 hours and we've had like 1 or 2 people here, and it's like, just as I'm thinking about being like, yeah, maybe I want to rest.
Then press and hold the X button again while in the air to glide.
How can you not have 5? Yeah, because some people aren't sure if they're going to be able to afford their food. I've been there. I've been at that point where I don't know if I am going to be able to afford to continue to exist. And I have seen so many examples where people find it completely incomprehensible that you could not have disposable income. I had this argument with my dad for months, where he was saying you should buy some paint to spruce up the house. I was like, I can't afford paint. And he's like, but you should just buy 1 pot. I was like, no, I can't afford paint. But like, they're only like £5. And I had to keep repeating myself, no, like, I don't care how much it is. I don't have spare capital. I don't know if I can afford food. God. Just sit in corner. Okay, let's see. I don't really want to be fighting these, but fight them I must. At least Clank hits faster. I feel like they took inspiration from Clank to improve the wrench controls with Ratchet in later games. Up here. Let's see, can I actually get up from here? Yeah, this looks like this is actually it. Is there anything other cool loot up here as well? Oh, there's something over there. I feel like I want to explore that first. Just make a stream that plays ads. Easy money. Yeah, if I give it like a title as well that'll draw people in. I feel like this is actually the direction I'm supposed to go, which means it's not the direction I want to go right now. Let's go check out this direction first. Oh, I actually do need to jump over from here. Okay. But I would love to be able to do this for a living. It's not something that I am planning on at the moment, because I feel like if I try too hard at it, then perhaps I'll lose my edge with it. I feel like if I try too hard to turn streaming into something profitable, that I will end up focusing too much on that and not about having fun, which I think will destroy what would have otherwise drawn people in the first place. I've watched a few other sort of people on YouTube and people from streaming who have made it a success, and they all say the same thing. If you're going into it trying to turn a profit with it and trying to make money out of it, then you're probably in it for the wrong reasons. It's something that happens just by luck, really. You can help it, but you can't expect it. That's not how this industry works. Those days you name your stream, is this clickbait enough yet? Playing with PewDiePie, you want to join my free gift card giveaway? Subscribe and leave a nice comment. The comment is drown. Yeah, like, there's a... Ah! I'm fine. Everything's fine. Can I actually jump up that? No. But yeah, there's a lot of that, and, you know, fair enough to those people. I don't resent them for it. I just suspect that they are setting themselves up for disappointment. This isn't an industry that you can predict. Quertigans has had a lot of trouble with that. The number of times where he's had a not good stream, and I keep having to repeat to him that just because he had a good stream before doesn't mean the next one's going to always be better or even remotely as good. It's just random chance. But he's obsessed with the notion that actually, no, he's done something wrong with his streams, and that's why people haven't shown up for this one. I think that this was a long time ago. He's since changed, but there's just so much of it in this sort of media.
You have just activated a Gadgetbot. To command a Gadgetbot,
yes,
hold
come
down
my
the
minions.
triangle button and select wait, follow, attack, or enter.
Slay for me. In the meantime, I shall collect some bolts. I take it you've had some negative experiences there, Pika. That sounds like something quite kind of rough. Can I actually do anything here? No. Derv's mastermind YouTube, but sadly YouTube terminated him as the king of free gift card giveaways. You know, one thing you could do if you seriously want to improve your chance to make a big ass streamer, setting a schedule and sticking to it. Honestly, I have been seeing a lot more success lately, now that I have been more consistently streaming. I suspect that it's one of those artificial intelligence algorithm things, maybe, but because of the way Twitch advertises people, it's just, you know, who has the most views in that category. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know if that's why it's doing it, if it's something algorithmic, or if I'm just getting lucky. Honestly, I'm just grateful.
The Gadgetron Hydro
Displacer.
Uses
I'm just grateful that people have free time and are choosing to spend it here with me. Because you guys could be doing literally anything with your lives. And I take it as a huge compliment that you find what I'm doing here interesting enough to spend time with me, chatting with me. And I cannot overstate my gratitude and how much that gives me the warm fuzzies. Oh, we're back around to the start. Awesome. Okay. Let's see. Yes, I do think that setting a schedule is a sort of a measure that can be taken to success.
So you are. And I found this.
Hey, cool. It's a, what is it?
A hydro displacer.
My voice is nice. I have no idea how important that is.
One of those, I guess.
Oh, that's nice. I know that a lot of streamers and YouTubers who I have seen be very successful and people say this about them, that their voice is nice. They have quite deep tones. So the pitch of my voice is quite low. There's a decent amount of bass in it, and that does sound nice. It actually leads to another more sad statistic, which is that female streamers tend to be less popular and often tend to have to rely on taking advantage of their sexuality. It's not exclusively the case, but it is a common thing. They have to rely on their sexuality to be able to get the progress they really want to see. Oh god, okay. In Parosta. So, and it's because they don't have that thing in their voice, but people seem to not find it relaxing, which is a shame, because they are perfectly capable of having lovely and relaxing voices. Is that it? Is that all of them? You join Tiggins too, but you never leave him on background stuff for fun. He's just fun to watch. Yeah, he's much more active. He's much more high energy. Trying out many things at once is a force. Making a game, trying animation, house stuff, playing games, watching YouTube and Twitch, and going outside. Wow. I could only handle maybe 2 of those at once. Panda! Welcome! I hope you're doing well, man. Welcome to Ratchet and Clank 1. I am having an experience with this game. I never really played this one.
Need a little help with these enemies? Try a Gadgetron Taunter. Available.
But I played from Ratchet and Clank 2 onwards. This I have not played so much. Oh Jesus, okay. Yeah, I can shoot him from outside that range. When you find so many good female streamers that have an off-putting voice with the acting away, it gets on my nerves. Yeah, because they're instead of having that deep soothingness, which, you know, is difficult to pull off and might not be suitable for them, they instead go for being very high energy, which then can get aggravating and frustrating to listen to. It really does put female streamers at a massive disadvantage. I think there's a way to do it, but I feel like the industry is not supporting that directive. It's not encouraging the sort of streamers that we would want to see. You're a multi-man, but your memory is shit. Someone tells you to do something, then you think of something different. Poof, you don't know what you had to do. Oh, no, I do that. I've done that. How the crap am I supposed to cross that? I think I would rather go around the other way. You know, I'm going to go back and hack that door. This looks like death. And I don't want to miss what's through that door. Okay. Trespasser. I'm doing pretty good, Panda. I've had a long day at work. They get a lot more slack on Twitch, really? Okay, what angles do I need to be shooting at? Okay, that one and that one, it seems, will work. Just about positioning those so they're out of the way. There we go. Okay, that sort of worked by accident. Oh, it's just a lot of bolts and some enemies. Okay, I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Like, I had a little bit of sleep earlier, but I'm still struggling to adapt to the new work schedule. Need that sweet cash money. Blast Ram is always welcome as well. But this is probably the only game in this series where you spend quite a lot of money on ammo because it's so valuable. You get so much of it in later games. The later games were made much easier, I think it's fair to say. I kind of want those, but not enough to make that jump. But I do find that... Ow! God damn it. I do find that Twitch is a much more inclusive place in a way that I find quite positive than YouTube is. It's easy to criticize on YouTube when you're not hearing, you're not getting instant feedback from the person on the other end. Whereas on Twitch, when you can actually speak to the person and get feedback, it's a very different story. Goes, wasn't it, for about 5 seconds? Fine. Shows his belly. Man shows his belly button for 0.1. Twitch banned him for 1,000 years, or 10,000 rather. Yeah, there's dual standards as well in lots of different parts of the industry. Yeah, and that's a level of integrity that I feel you should maintain. I don't resent someone for using their body for views. That's fine. Sex sells. That it's important to perhaps appreciate that. What was that cheek shot? Freaking bullshit is what that was. But yeah, no, I wouldn't ever want someone to have to do that. Ow! This is the first Ratchet and Clank Bad Sport Gaming. Welcome. And I just died horribly. Because those enemies are cheap. And not at all because I am struggling. I need to buy more ammo though. Maybe Gloves of Doom?
Hi there, Fuzzball. Oh, that's a nice one.
Nah, we're fine. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. Welcome to the Nerd Crew, or whatever they're called now. I don't know. I don't keep track of this. People please do what they want, but you never watch someone acting on their looks, sexuality, views. Yeah, and that's your prerogative. Much as they shouldn't feel like they have to do it, you shouldn't feel like you have to watch it. Oh god, these are back. Oh, I don't want to fight all the enemies again. Bad Sport, I am not the best at this game. I feel like it's only fair to warn you. I played from the second one onwards. The originals are not my forte. Ow. Ah. Okay, we got it. I normally do better than this, to be fair. Games as cheap passes, they won't pay $5 a month. I know, right? That being said, you do an especially handsome stream with a nice soothing voice if Kura's ever interested in watching streams other than yours. Honestly, Kuraka comes to my streams, this is my fiance, comes to my streams mostly to rip the piss out of me. You missed it, she came downstairs earlier and she had a face mask on because, not because of social distancing or the coronavirus or anything like that, but purely because she doesn't want her face to be on stream. And she pulled it down and she stuck some tape to her top lip, which made mine itchy. Oh, you just subscribed to my channel. Thank you very much. I know of Sly Cooper, however, I do not own it. I'm playing a real PlayStation 2 for this, so I would have to buy that. I doubt it's super expensive. I'm going to run away from these. It's the little enemies that get me. But I've heard of Sly Cooper. Is Sly Cooper also Insomniac? I know that, broadly speaking, the trilogy is Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank, and Jak and Daxter. Ow! God, these enemies are cheap. Oh, I'm bitching a lot. I'm also making girly noises because I'm falling to my death. But Sly Cooper very much looks like it's up my alley. I played a demo of it a long while ago. Can I make this time? Yes. Yay! Okay, we're fine. But I never played the full game, so I would be interested in giving that a go. Okay, swap to that and then to the swing shot. From Sucker Punch, that also made Infamous. Okay. Still, I'd be interested in giving it a try. Ah! God! Every time! I should know, the only crates that are still here are ones with enemies in. Do I have Epic Games Launcher? Because around 9th to 19th of July, there'll be Escapist 2 for free on PC. I do have the Epic Game Launcher. I've been getting a lot of the games. Okay. What? What was that game? Literally, during its own... why do the enemies have invincibility frames? Yeah, I should get the Escapists too. I've been sort of sucking up everything now. I've got like some Assassin's Creed games, a ton of stuff. I've got to be so careful with the wrench. It can be absolutely suicide. Because it's so slow by comparison to everything else. I would prefer Clank for fighting these. I'm just going to run through. There we go. Okay. That's my sort of window. Ow. Son of a bitch. Ow! Every game you have on there is free. Yeah, like I've never bought a game from the Epic Games Store. I've only got the free ones. Pretty cool what Epic Games do just out of free game. Yeah. I don't think I should have done that, but
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Let's be careful. Why don't I mod my PlayStation 2? Because I wouldn't know how and I wouldn't want to risk damaging it. That's not getting that. Let's see if I can get these little guys. I just don't want to have to deal with a lot of this. Ah! No! No, no. Yeah, I know the PlayStation 2 can be modded. I could honestly probably emulate some of it as well. The PC that I'm streaming through is reasonably capable. But I've had some trouble with emulation here. Got him. Okay. Do some health now. Yeah, I would worry about damaging the PS2, and it's so valuable to me personally that I wouldn't want to lose it. Check out free MC boot. There's no risk of damaging it. Actually mods memory card. Oh. Also, I would have no idea how to do it because I don't know how to connect that up to my PC. Yeah, I'll look it up. Let me. Do I have a piece of paper? Oh, there we are. So, free MC boot. And I will have a look into that. There we go. Right, I'm going to take out these power things, but I suspect that's going to cause enemies to spawn. No? Okay, let's go up to the top levels. No, the top levels, Ratchet. Says the player playing teleporting characters. Yes, to be fair. Use your tablet for emulation, use your phone for other apps, most space used for Plants vs. Zombies 2 mods. So the only reason I had trouble with emulation here is because I was trying to emulate Ratchet and Clank 3, which apparently just has problems when it comes to emulation. It doesn't run smoothly at all. Like, if I get into combat, the whole game slows down. Did I just hear an enemy? Hearing things, guys. Ah! I'm not paranoid, you're paranoid. Oh, it's one of these again. Okay. Locked on, let's just... There we are. Just incinerate the damn thing. I am noticing, however, that there are more of those. I don't wanna. What if I use the Glove of Doom? What does this actually look like when I use it? Okay, so they do actually just run at enemies. That's useful. Can I get that in there? No, it actually bounces off. Crap. Oh, hey, here we go. So it's this side that opens up. Oh, it looks like I can actually shoot them from across here. Cheap tactics! Away! I now need to go buy more ammo. Ah. I'm just very conscious of how fragile I am in this. What do I usually stream? So I stream kind of a variety.
I got some great
at this moment, my streaming schedule looks something like I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and Saturdays. Usually 7 till 9. We're past 9 o'clock now because it got to about 9 o'clock and a bunch of people showed up, and I thought, you know, it's going to be a dick move to have barely seen anyone all day. Although I did have Gyarados, who's a lovely viewer. But I stream normally 7 till 9. Today's a longer one, and I'll have Stardew Valley on Monday. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion on Wednesday. Friday is sort of in flux at the moment. That's not a set one. It was Warframe for a long time, but yesterday I did Hard Space Shipbreaker. And then Saturdays are going to be Ratchet and Clank games now. So I very recently got the capture card that I'm using for this. I won't be surprised if they just give SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom free in a couple of months. Yeah, that'd be cool. Let's take these out. These enemies are bullshit. And they deserve to be cheesed. I don't care if that makes me a scrub. I just want to not die. Okay, let's do this properly. There we go. Ah, I can go in a circle. Yeah, Epic Games is cool, but there are... this looks like a boss arena. There are criticisms of the service, but... Okay. What now? Oh, minions. Okay. Got them. Oh god, there's more. Okay. Oh, I do not have enough ammo for this. Oh god, it's those. Ow! You are so bullshit, game. Okay, let's give him some more. Oh, I can see health. Wait, no, I'm going for that. Screw you. Cheap tactics away. Got him. Okay. That was more stressful than I would like to admit. Oh my god, that works. I wish I'd known I could use the D-pad. I'm not sure. Hey, what if I'm actually using a weapon? No, the weapon still fires in the direction that I'm moving. So I would prefer the analog stick. But at least I know that I can use the D-pad for precision where it's called for. Thank you, Bad Sport Gaming. You need to change your name, sir. Okay, is that the way I came in? Probably. I've completely lost my orientation here. What am I doing? Okay, I've got blaster ammo back at least. Please don't let there be anything horrible down here. Oh, God. What? Oh, they were trying to get the scientist. Nickname for Dota game. Oh, okay.
Some nano-wit in genetics must have left the cages open again.
You could come down now.
Honestly, a gadget engineer deserves a bit more respect, if you ask me.
So, you are...
Get yourself a RAM stick on your birthday so you can play better games?
I create revolutionary devices for Executive Chairman Drek. For instance, Viola. My soon-to-be patented grind boots.
These are a staple of the series.
Look, I need to get out of here so I can find a new job. How about I sell you these? At cost.
Sell? After we just saved your scrawny butt?
All right. I'll give you the employee discount, too.
How much? $2,000, okay. Where am I from?
Thanks.
I am from the United Kingdom, you may have already guessed. In terms of where I am, it's not sure I'm from anywhere, I'm from Warwickshire, which is central but south of Birmingham. But honestly, I moved around at some key points in my youth. So, I'm not from anywhere exclusively. But I'm now living actually north of Birmingham. So where I'm from and where I am now are different things. England, United Kingdom though. Although I was born in Wales, which is that little sort of patch on the west of England. Like it barely registers as a nation or a country. But I think it's just, oh, I can jump to get more bolts. I've missed that completely. But that's where I come up for here. Yeah, Wales is cool. Like, they've got a dragon on their flag, which is as much as I care for anything. Okay, so we've got $6,000.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Right, what time is it? let's do this last one. I do need to go get some rest and get some food.
This shuttle has an autopilot which will take you to a decommissioned Blarg warship. Our scanners indicate that...
You was in Warwick on excursion in 2015. You're from Russia. Wow, that is a long way away. How is life in Russia? I'm conscious that a lot of what I hear about Russia is probably steeped in propaganda. I'm sure that some stuff goes on in Russia, but it might not be as bad as some of the stuff that's going on in this country at the moment. So, you know. So I'm curious for an insider's perspective. Yeah, Warwick's a nice place. It sort of blends into Leamington Spa. It's sort of like two cities that are just sort of, they've grown so much that they've intertwined. Leamington Spa, I would say, is nicer for shopping, certainly. Okay. Okay, so this is apparently the way I'm going. Got him. What's that? Nothing. But I have very seldom travelled outside the UK, certainly never of my own volition. My family went on like trips to Spain. I've been taken to a few other countries, but I'm just not big on international travel. Not that I don't like in other countries, I don't care for it. It's a lot of stress and trying to deal with not speaking a native language, which I really would much prefer to if I go on holiday in a local in a country that doesn't speak English. I would like to learn enough of the local language that I can communicate with the people there. All the local TV for other media propaganda in each country. Yeah. Got the turning circle. There's a guy I work with who is convinced that the Russian government administration has been funding a lot of the political races in this country and in the United States, because the notion is that they're funding both sides of the political race because the conflict is good for them. But I don't get why everyone still regards Russia as an enemy. There are perhaps some policies that I might personally disagree with that the nation has, but just Jesus Christ, like, it's not the Cold War anymore. If we keep acting like that, then we're just gonna keep sustaining it. Okay, I can take this one out. These enemies are bullshit, and welcome Striker Bolt. Bad Spot Gaming. Since you followed, actually, I have a chatbot which can recognise when you first speak in a stream and play a sound effect. If you have a particular sound effect that you know of that I can get hold of, I can set that up for you so that you sort of get an announcement. And if you stream, you can even get a channel shout out. So you should have just heard the Wilhelm scream when Striker Bolt showed up then. Got to get all them sweet bolts so that I can pay people to be able to progress the game. This game is actually a critique of corporate sort of greed. You activated the self-destruct. Hooray!
Thank you for selecting our automated self-destruct feature. Vessel annihilation sequence initiated.
I do not like that there is an enemy in the way here.
All personal belongings.
Do not like at all. Let's get the Parosita out, just to sort of stun them. Move. I need to go left. Ah! Bullshit enemies are bullshit.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. This vessel will self-destruct.
No.
Boom. In a matter of seconds. Please evacuate.
Got it. Okay, we're good. Whew. Silver Poison, thank you very much for the host. Keep forgetting that the remake is a radically different game than the original for Ratchet Clank. I like the remake. I know the remake got a lot of crap, but I am a big fan of the remake version. It wasn't till like 2 weeks ago that I watched the Ratchet & Clank movie that went with that remake. And you wouldn't get it unless you really liked the game.
Reporting live from Blackwater City. We've just learned that Captain Quark will be presenting the grand prize at the Intergalactic Hoverboard
Hoverboard races.
which will be held here over the next few days.
Okay.
In related news, this planet has recently been suffering from an infestation of strange amoeboid creatures. The city's administration has assured this reporter that every step has been taken to eradicate these nuisances. Darla Gratch, Channel 2 News.
It's just politics, people not politicians, everyone have their own opinion.
Yes, I hope that poor woman is all right.
She's fine, I think. I was talking about the hoverboard race.
Yeah, I see what you mean, Bad. But it just seems silly that there's still so much hostility, and it's propagated from things that have happened before I was even born.
I got some great bargains.
And it's that there was a activist for Black Rights who was a jazz singer, and the way he described his approach to people being racist to them is, how can someone hate me if they do not know me? And that I feel the same approach applies to a lot of other stuff. We've done all those. There's a lot of sort of negative stuff about countries in the Middle East, about Russia, and I've not met any of these people. I don't know who they are. I don't know what their life story is. I don't know what their motivations are. And sure, some individuals may do some bad things in those places. I can point to a huge number of individuals in this nation who do horrible things. Have you seen our leader? He's an idiot. I strongly subscribe to the theory that he's a suit that other politicians get to wear to dick around in. Because no real human being can be that much of a bell end. Anyway, I need to have a rest. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours, and I was already exhausted when I started. So I am going to call it here. Because otherwise I'm going to collapse. I need food, I need rest. So let's see if anyone is available to raid. Let's actually also drop a save. Options, save. Over that one. Yes. Okay, who is streaming that I know? Yeah, it smells like banana bread. Awesome. Banana bread is gorgeous smelling. Okie dokie. There's Captain AJ playing Minecraft. You guys up for some Minecraft? I don't know. I don't know what people feel like after watching Ratchet and Clank. But yeah, I do need to have some rest. I'm really grateful to everyone who's come out here today. Bad Sport Game, it's lovely to meet you. I hope that we get the pleasure of your company on a future stream. Thank you. And it is nice to hear your perspective. Let's see then. Is there anyone else that's recommended? No? Let's raid Captain AJ then. Where are we? Raid. It's got to actually be able to spell it right. _94. There we go. But thank you so much to everyone who's come out here today. I really do appreciate you choosing to spend your time here. I'm really glad that you seem to be enjoying this at the very least. And I look forward to seeing you all again soon. It is possible to play online with me. I have a Discord server. I think if I type there, if you click that link, that'll take you into the Discord server, and we can pick up on stuff like that. I don't know what games to play. I don't do a lot of online multiplayer, but it'd be cool. We'll figure something out. We'll get something sorted. But yeah, I hope that you all take very good care of yourselves. Stay safe in these unusual times, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon.